Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Matteo's Magnificent Summer Safari. A special bedtime story for Matteo. Once upon a time, in a small town called Sunnyvale, there lived a curious little boy named Matteo. Matteo was 3 years old and had a heart full of excitement and imagination. He loved exploring new things and going on adventures, even if they were right in his own backyard. One sunny morning, Matteo woke up with a big smile on his face. It was the first day of summer vacation, and he was ready for a summer filled with endless fun. Matteo's mom told him that they would be going on a special family trip, and Matteo's eyes sparkled with anticipation. He wondered where they would go and what exciting things they would do. As Matteo's family packed their bags, his mom told him that they were going on a magnificent summer safari. Matteo's imagination soared as he pictured himself in the African savannah, surrounded by majestic animals. Finally, they arrived at the safari park. Matteo's eyes widened with awe as he saw the vast grasslands and heard the roars of distant lions. Their safari guide, Mr. Jenkins, greeted them warmly and handed them binoculars and a map. Together, Matteo, his mom, and dad set off on their safari adventure. They saw elephants bathing in a cool river, giraffes reaching for leaves on tall trees, and zebras galloping across the plains. Matteo couldn't believe his eyes. It was like stepping into a storybook filled with incredible creatures. As they continued their journey, Matteo's heart raced with excitement. Suddenly, they came across a watering hole where a family of hippos was splashing and playing. Matteo's eyes lit up, and he couldn't resist taking a closer look. He tiptoed towards the water, careful not to disturb the hippos. But just as Matteo was about to reach the water's edge, he heard a loud noise behind him. He turned around and gasped. It was a mischievous monkey swinging from the trees, chattering and pointing at Matteo's backpack. The monkey had snatched his favorite toy, a stuffed elephant named Ellie. Matteo's heart sank. Ellie was his best friend, and he couldn't bear to lose her. Determined to get Ellie back, Matteo chased after the mischievous monkey, through the tall grass and under the swaying trees. As Matteo ran, he stumbled upon a hidden path that led to a secret cave. He cautiously entered the cave, his heart pounding with excitement and a tinge of fear. Inside, he found a family of friendly meerkats, who guided him to a magnificent waterfall. Matteo marveled at the waterfall's beauty, its cascading waters shimmering like diamonds. He knew that the monkey couldn't have gone far. With newfound confidence, Matteo climbed up a rocky ledge and spotted the monkey perched on a branch, Ellie clutched in its tiny hands. Knowing he had to be brave, Matteo approached the monkey with gentle steps and a warm smile. He softly spoke to the monkey, telling it that Ellie was his best friend and how much he missed her. The monkey looked at Matteo with curiosity, then slowly handed Ellie back to him. Matteo felt a wave of relief and gratitude. He thanked the monkey and promised to share his snacks with it. With Ellie safely in his arms again, Matteo made his way back to his family, who had been anxiously waiting. As the sun began to set, Matteo's mom, dad, and Matteo sat on a hill overlooking the safari park. They watched as the sky turned into a painting of vibrant colors. Matteo snuggled close to his mom and dad, holding Ellie tightly. His heart was filled with joy and adventure. Matteo realized that even though he didn't travel to a faraway land, his summer safari had been the most incredible journey of all. He had learned the importance of bravery, kindness, and the power of imagination. As the stars twinkled in the night sky, Matteo's mom whispered, "Good night, Matteo." He closed his eyes, feeling safe and loved, ready for dreams filled with more incredible adventures. And so, in the land of dreams, Matteo continued his magnificent summer safari, exploring new worlds and making friends with all the animals of his imagination. For Matteo, every night was a new adventure, and he couldn't wait to wake up and discover what the next day had in store. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, Use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.